There you go. That's another trade. Take profit taken and going short on the same day. And you'll see profits going to be taken. Discord's going to be coming soon. Give me a shout out. It's free Discord for the next 3 months. All right, so we start off the day going long here, and my stop loss is pretty big at this moment. It's almost around 50 to 60 handles, and I'm thinking of at this time I'm thinking like, okay, since it reacted at a certain level, and I would have considered that as an order block at that level, especially where it wicked at between 12:15 and 12:30. All right, wick right off the new regular trading hour opening range gap on 8th of August, 7th of August exactly. Sorry, and reacted up to 50%. And since I have this day graded out, I see that price could be returning to midpoint of the daily range of today. And price doesn't return to the midpoint of the day's range. It actually was a bad trade overall. I endured quite a bit of drawdown, and nothing happened during this whole trade. I pretty much held it all day just staring at the charts. Price is now going into a new day opening gap of a previous new day opening gap. Nearly takes me out of the trade, stops me out. And at this point, I'm thinking, okay, there could be a change of state of delivery going lower, and I just hold on to the trade, and then I change my mind halfway, and that happens. Like depending on what you see in the chart, depending on what you see in price, things happen. Things tend to move differently. Your mindset changes throughout the trade, and you have to keep an open mind to what's happening in price. There's a high resistance liquidity run today. It's very choppy, back and forth, and initially it was just going lower all the way till around 13 to 1400, and then it was a change in state of delivery around between 1400 and 1500, the last hour of the day. I add additional positions, and I move my stop loss in, so keeping my risk around roughly the same, maybe a little more, but my reward is much higher and much better, right? And I'm moving my stop loss, and I was thinking that price may return back to the lunch high, and it didn't return back. It ended up going lower, and then I shorted the price after, and then I went long. You'll see later on in the video. Either which way, it was a good day. This is around 2 o'clock, and I ended up going short for the next hour, and then I go long around 1500 for the last hour. And it takes me out of my trade right there. I'm thinking at this point, okay, price may want to take that low of the day out before going back up. It respects that SIBI, and I ended up, as soon as it takes the low out here, I ended up taking 2 positions off, leave one on, and I hold the trade for another hour. Then I see another change in state of delivery, then I go long, and you'll see that in the chart. Take 2 positions off. I was aiming for that relative equal lows on the 1 hour, and it doesn't seem to want to get there today. Maybe during Asian session it might, but I won't be trading the Asian session. I have some things to do. And we're about to see a change in state of delivery. That area that I have graded out, sorry, highlighted on the 1 minute chart as a SIBI, now it becomes a balanced price range. And I'm thinking at this point, this is the change in steady delivery, and it might be going higher, at least to the lunch hour high at 12 o'clock noon. That's where I was kind of aiming for after this. I close my trade in the next few minutes here, and then I go long. There you go. I'll close my trade. Wait like probably 10-15 minutes, around 1500, 1510. Go long. Then record the entry, but that's okay. I was away from the charts for a bit. And there's a relative equal high on that 1 minute. Here, 29640.5. It should have gone up there like by now, but like I said, it's a high resistance for liquidity run, and the price seems to be holding in consolidation, and then it displaces, then it stays in consolidation, then it displaces, and then it just goes choppy after. So it's kind of difficult to uh, form a bias, but once you have a trade idea, you must stick to the logic of that trade idea. As you see, is very like excruciating holding this trade. It's going a bit higher at times, right? It's like each wick is higher than the last one, each body of the candle is higher than the last one, but it's just not getting there as quick as I wanted to. It should have gotten there by now already, and should have went straight for that 12 o'clock high by 13:30, 15:30. Sorry. I'll take two more positions off as soon as it takes out that high, that relative equal high at 29,640. And I'll leave a runner closing my stop loss to break even. Put a sell limit order. I'm like, you know what? I might just manually do it because if it displaces much higher, I might have a better exit. Take two off right there. And then I just hold on to the trade, and it ends up going for my take profit later, but I don't end up holding it. Like where it ends up going to the price that I intended it to go to, but I don't end up holding the whole trade. I'll close it in the next few candles. You'll see. I wanted to kind of respect that PD array as it displays higher. There's a little bit of expansion, and I wanted to see a reversal here. And price is obviously just very high resistance. There's not in a hurry to get anywhere. Overall, after closing this trade, I did end up making $250 on top of all my losses. So my profit was 250. I mitigated my losses. My days worth of entry were all mitigated, and my net profit was 250.